Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. I'm, I don't know, I'm gonna give it a go, try an attempt at a fourth video. I think it's been, I don't know, maybe going on a month since I made my last one. Things have just been absolutely crazy at work, and I got my own office, which I have never had before. And I mean, I'm grateful, but it's so stressful, and I'm so fortunate to have the job. I guess it's a white collar job that I've sort of entered that phase now, but it's not necessarily something that I'm extremely proud of. I don't know. It's nice. I'm not ungrateful, but you know, there are so many other jobs, manual labor, which I think is a wonderful form of work. I've done it, certainly, and I really admire people who give back to the community, teachers, and teachers, people who help want to help the homeless, run food pantries, nurses, certainly. You know, I I just feel like, I used to want to really be a teacher. I used to want to teach English literature, uh, especially Middle English. I love Middle English. And I can't speak it, but I can read it, which is, I love it. Um, but anyway, I just feel like The Office is great, but I don't really feel like I deserve it. I really don't. And unfortunately, it has increased my bipolar mood swings. Even though I take a medication, kind of a strong medication for my bipolar, I'm still able to work, certainly. Uh, but I don't really have a choice. But it's just increased my mood swings, and I wouldn't say depression, but I just don't feel. I'm just so stressed out. But anyway, life goes on, and I'm you know I just think a lot. I spend my time when I'm not working. Sometimes at work I daydream. I daydream a lot, and I you know I try to distract myself. Have hobbies. Draw. I do, ink and pen, but I don't show them to anybody, and probably will never. And I read. Oh my gosh. I just read, what was it? Um ah, I just read a book about the history, oh yeah, that's right. The history of hygiene, and it's amazing. So I really like that. And maybe up next is more Joyce Carol Oates, who I adore. And I've not met her personally, but I've seen her. Um, I'm not super far away from Princeton University. So she lives there, and she doesn't live there, but I think she lives near Princeton. And I absolutely love her. And the small theater in Princeton, this is like an arts theater, had this special thing where the professors, of which she is one, will pick a movie related to, I guess, what they're interested in, and they will, give a little introduction to the film. So I watched Niagara, which is or kind of a little bit earlier Marilyn Monroe movie. I'm not a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, but Joyce Carol Oates picked this film, and I know why she did. And it was so great because she watched the movie with us. Just this tiny little woman, just this beautiful little, she looks like a little bird. And it was just great. I didn't really want to meet her. Some people did after the movie, and that's great too, but it was just enough for me to know that I watched a film with one of, in the presence of, like, I watched a film with one of my favorite authors. So, probably more Joyce Carol Oates. I love her short stories. Highly highly recommend. If anyone's watching, I highly recommend Where Are You Going? Where Have You Been? Which is, in my opinion, my opinion, is one of the best short stories ever written. So highly recommend it. Dedicated to Bob Dylan. I think she wrote it in the late 60s, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, and if so, I apologize. So I'm just kind of rambling on, and, and that, I think that's okay. I have to tell myself that's okay because I'm not so great at making videos, but and I'm nervous, and I'm not thrilled about seeing myself on the screen, but I feel like this is kind of a good thing. Just a tiny little corner where I have these little videos. And I will probably make more, though I'm sure there'll be a fifth one. It may take me a bit. I'm often not in the mood, to be honest. I like to just be quiet and help around the house and then just be quiet and read or watch a film or something. So, and sometimes not even that. Sometimes I just fall asleep because that's kind of the only way I can escape the mood swings. And that's okay too. It's just a way of coping, and it doesn't always end up that way. So anyway, um I could go on and on, but that's just my bipolar. That's just I'm in a kind of a lower hypomanic mood, and that's okay. I'll probably crash, but nothing new. Okay, well, have a wonderful day, and until next time.